Okay. I guess we can just go to... How about the Plushie Factory? It's right here. Okay. I'm not sure what we haven't looked at though. Let's start with the break room. The break room is on the other side of this door. That's where we got the fire grenades. Anything inside? Nothing that looks like a clue. Okay. Apparently the bombs that were stuffed on this truck were actually fireworks. Which reminds me, this truck looks like it came from the military base. Nagito must have brought it from there. Other than that, there's nothing in particular that catches my eye. How did Nagito knows how to drive? Any of these kids even legal to drive? Oh, that's not what I... Okay. Hang on, there's two different ones here, right? That's an enormous machine, but it's stopped for now. Looks like there's nothing related to the incident here. That reminds me, when we saw Nagito's video message on this laptop. Is he still watching us from somewhere? If he's not, then how did he time his message so perfectly? No, it looks like the video was set to play after the explosion by a wireless signal from the detonator. How would anyone besides Kazuichi know how to do this? But why did he have to use a video message? That's the one thing I don't get. At the time, Nagito should have already been killed, which means that video was recorded in advance. That's right. Besides that video, there might be data on this laptop that could be used as a clue. With that thought in mind, I tried messing around with the laptop, but it's no use. It's locked. There's no way I can examine this. But if it's locked, then maybe there really is something inside. Maybe I'm overthinking this. Someone should try, I don't know, who's the most technologically competent here? Kazuichi? I have never seen so many Monokumas in my life. Well, Monokuma isn't exactly someone you would normally run into. However, while I was staring at all these Monokumas, a thought occurred to me. That bomb that went off at the lobby might have been set up here. Huh? If you hide the bomb inside a Monokuma plushie, it would make a frightening weapon. Do you not think the group that is forcing us to kill each other would devise something like that? A plushie bomb is an act of terrorism! Let us rip these apart right away so we can confirm it! Huh. Well, I think a Monokuma plushie would stick out like a sore thumb at the lobby though, so I'm not sure why nobody would be like, hey, why is there a plushie here? Hold on! If there was a bomb inside these, wouldn't it explode if we carelessly messed around with it? Either way, it is all gravy! All gravy? What the hell does that mean?
Stop! There's no bomb! You'll know if you just pick me up, she? All you'll feel is the soft weight of cotton.
You're right. Then, where did Nagito obtain the bomb he used?
I wonder. If I'm gonna give you guys a hint, then you should know it wasn't from the military base.
I thought we already established it's from the Octagon.
To tell you the truth, the bombs there are all fakes.
I know that already. You should have said so earlier.
Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow that the killing was gonna happen. That's why I'm just telling you now for the first time. Phew, I feel relieved.
But if the bomb wasn't from a military base or this factory, then he brought it from the Octagon.
I must say, you have a good eye there, Shania. Putting a bomb inside one of my plushies seems like a splendid idea. Let's try it.
Did I say something I should not have said? It's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Okay, is that all that's here then? The life-size Monokuma plushies are crammed inside an enormous basket. But looks like there's no clues here. But the plushie that was punctured, that was from this pile, right? What, is that it? There's nothing here. All I got was Sonia talking to me, which I guess it's important. The only thing we really established is that the bomb is from the octagon, right? Okay, where should we go next? Was there any other... Yeah, military base. Okay. Start with you. Damn it. This dangerous place is the reason all the messed up stuff is happening. Leaving guns out in the open is totally dangerous. Seriously, we gotta take better care of these. It's easy to say that, but there's no one on this island who can do that. No clues? When I first came here, there was something on the truck bed, which means Sonia was telling the truth. The bombs disappeared. I thoroughly searched for them inside the military base, but the bombs were gone. But did Nagito know the bombs weren't real? It's possible that he thought they were the real thing. No, never mind. He said as much in his video message. So Nagito at least grabbed 2 bombs from the octagon, right? He knew the bombs were fake. He only did what he did to weed out the traitor. No, is that really it? Did Nagito only do that to expose the traitor? Maybe there was a different motive behind his actions. To make the traitor into a killer. I mean, this guy's not afraid to die, so that's not completely out of the question. A huge supply of guns and other firearms. Found it! Huh? What did you find? Well, that truck bed over there has guns in it, but I also found stuff like... a survival knife? Wait, that's... Isn't that the same type of knife that was stabbed through Nagito's right hand? Which means the killer obtained that knife here. So the killer is someone who visited this military base at least once! Oh, so everybody. That's everybody, though. No, not me! This is the first time I've been here! That sounds fishy. Not sure if I can believe that or not. If the bombs were fake, this might be fake too. But I'm not brave enough to check for myself. The dreadful helicopter, the one that executed Teru, doesn't have anything. What? There's no clues anywhere! Holy crap! Is this how it's gonna be? Okay, so the military base and the Plushie Factory, Nagito's room, and the Nezumi Castle, right? Was that it? Hang on. Where should we go first? Let's go to Nezumi Castle, because I haven't checked out that spear before. So maybe oh, wrong way. Maybe the other one. Maybe the Nezumi Castle would be useful than the Nordic spears. I do remember that they mentioned the spears were not normal. Like, they had something attached to the other end or something. Like a whip, was it? I don't even... Yeah, I wasn't paying too much attention. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Oh. I thought it looked a little different from before, but maybe it's just because nobody's here. Oh, hello. Yeah, there's like a whip or something. A spear with a flashy ornament on it is hanging from the wall. The spear is definitely it, right? Yeah, there's one missing too. Just as I thought, it looks exactly like the spear that killed Nagito. The same whip-like cord is attached to the handle, and there's a weight at the end of it. Plus, it looks like one of the spears on the wall is missing. There's no mistaking it. The killer took one of the spears and used it as a weapon. Spear of Gungnir, huh? Monokuma would totally come up with a lame name like that. But why did the killer use the spear and a knife? Yeah, they could have just killed him with a knife and it would have been easier too. There's no way a spear like this with this unnecessary cord thing on it would be easy to use. Maybe the cord is necessary. Yeah, it definitely looks hard to wield. But still, they chose the spear for a reason. What could that reason be? Oh? I feel a little tired. No matter how much I investigate, I don't feel any closer to the truth. That's probably why I feel this way. I'm feeling this strange feeling that I've never felt before. As if Nagito is trying to make us suffer, even after he's died. It's funny because I was feeling the exact same way. I'm like, God, why is he... It's almost like Nagito hit the hints or something. It's... Well, now's not the time to think about stupid things like that. I haven't even investigated his cottage yet. It's too early to start complaining. If we investigate that place, we might be able to find some kind of clue. Alright, let's go. The killer must have taken the spear from here. A spear like that isn't convenient at all, and it would have been a pain in the ass to carry around. So why did they bother using it in the first place? Maybe the spear was actually used for torture too. Torture, huh? Oh, I just noticed that stained glass window. There's like a colored reflection here. Is that it? The spear and this plaque here. That's pretty much the only thing, right? The password to enter the ancient rune, but the most important part is erased. Nagito was the only one who found out the password written here, and he apparently went inside, but now that he's dead, are we unable to get the password? No, we should deal with that later. Right now, investigating the case comes first. The timeline of how many times he moved the bombs is confusing me a little bit. Because Sonia is saying she found it at Jabberwock Island, right? And then like he moved it to here? And then he moved it to the ruins? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Okay. First island. Alright. Where is he? Where is he? Whoa! Oh my god! Hello, you guys waiting for me?
Oh my! You wanna go inside Nagito's room too? Ah, Hajime. I was just listening to Chiaki's request. She wants me to unlock the door to Nagito's cottage because she really needs it for the class trial. She begged me to do it while she was licking my black eye.
I didn't do that.
Then do it! It's sweet because it's made out of black beans.
I was just gonna say. Hey, we don't have time to mess around. Hurry up and unlock the damn door.
Fine. I guess I have no choice. I just gotta do that, right? Now then. See? I've opened the door. You can freely investigate now.
This isn't my first time seeing that, but why does the door open with a spell like that? Maybe the cottage key is computerized? More importantly, let's go inside now that the door is open. Yeah, you're right. Oh! Didn't get to talk to Chiaki first. Whoa! So, Nagito was living here. What was he thinking inside this room? What was he feeling as he spent his days in here? I can't even imagine. Wanting to see absolute hope, becoming despair so he could act as a stepping stone for the rest of us. No matter how much I think about it, I just don't understand him at all. I don't even know if he truly believed that. He was especially weird these past few days. What changed him? Maybe the clue to that might be hidden in here as well. This room is fairly average looking. Why does he get a fridge? We don't get a fridge. Hey, whoa, we can look inside the fridge. And obviously this is the thing. You know, the thing. Losing my words here. Monomi's thing. It's the bed that comes with the cottages. Maybe there's something hidden under his bed. It's a usual place for hiding things. Yeah, like porn. Well, we should still check just in case. Hey, there might be. Because remember, there's a lot of parallels here right now. And remember how Kyoko hid something under her bed? I bet there is something under there. Huh? There's something here. It's a plastic bag from the supermarket. It looks like there's something inside. What is this? It looks like a gas mask and rubber gloves. These look like the real deal. Did he get these from the military base? A gas mask and rubber gloves. He was hiding these under his bed. What did Nagito use this stuff for? Why would he not bring it with him to the warehouse? Hajime, was there anything else under the bed? Let's see. Yeah? Wow, even more! There's a small piece of paper on the floor. A piece of paper made of blue aluminum? What? A round, thin piece of aluminum, huh? Like the top of a bottle or something? Like before you open it? It's similar to those seals that go over jars of unopened mayonnaise. I get what you're saying, but does that mean this is just a piece of trash? Who knows? It might be too soon to decide that. Because sometimes it's so arbitrary, the things that you decide is evidence. I still remember, okay, in chapter, was it 3? In 1? Like, Makoto looked at the trash can and found like the, what was it, the handkerchief or something, and he's like, oh, that's not important. Okay. I'm gonna leave that the giant glowing thing for last. There's a fridge. Nice! My cottage doesn't even have a fridge! I wonder where he got it from. Nagito probably supplied it himself. Why would he go to the trouble of putting a refrigerator in his room? Does he really enjoy cold drinks? As I talked with Chiaki, I opened the fridge out of curiosity. Whoa. I would classify that under something. Please don't dismiss that. The only thing inside the fridge was a brown bottle. I took the brown bottle out of the fridge and started reading the label. Exclusively made for poisoning someone to death? Okay, something else from the Octagon. Hey, this is... Yeah, looks like it's poison. Poison? It looks like there's a warning label on the back. Let's examine it in a little more detail. But be careful with that bottle. Don't drop it. Stop it. If you worry like that, I'm gonna get nervous. I grabbed the bottle with my trembling hand and began reading the warning label on the back of the bottle. Poison made specifically for killing someone. It's Monokuma's special poison. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Vaporized? In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air and it breaks down in minutes, and it is susceptible to hydrolysis. Okay. Now I feel like this must have been at the warehouse. So, it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. The sprinkler. Hydrolysis. Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cool place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight. Cool place, not a place on fire. This sure does look like a chemical made solely for poisoning someone to death. This refrigerator must be here to keep poison. This refrigerator must be here to keep the poison secure. But where did Nagito get something like this? That question could apply to the bomb he used at the hotel, too. Applied to the bomb? There should be a reason Nagito was able to obtain such dangerous items. the octagon inside the funhouse. This poison, he must have brought it with him from there too, right? He was probably hiding them somewhere on his body during the last class trial. He was hiding a bomb and poison during the class trial? Jeez, how dangerous. What would he have done if he accidentally tripped and broke the bottle? Just thinking about it scares me. Also, he already blew up the bomb he took with him at the lobby. But what about this poison? Huh? It looks like the bottle is less than half empty. Was it like this from the beginning? Or did Nagito use it? If so, where did he use it? I wonder, is there still a trap somewhere that hasn't been sprung yet? That's a scary thought. Another trap? For example, maybe he was making some kind of trap using this poison before he died. Definitely, okay? Definitely it was at the warehouse. Maybe that's why he died too. If that actually exists, it'll be real bad. It could potentially kill everyone on this island. Everyone on this island? What the hell? Nagito, are you still trying to make us suffer? Are you still trying to make us suffer even after you've died? I have no doubt about that. He's a crafty asshole. Oh! Hey there, taking a nice bath? Thank God I went back for that other Monokuma. Now it's complete. Okay. Since it's structured just like my room, the shower room is over here. No clues. Okay, are you ready for the big shiny thing? What if the poison came from this box? That would be hilarious. A fancy looking treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights is totally standing out. Could this be...
Can you let me know if you find my treasure? It's a magnificent treasure box covered in sparkling pink lights.
That treasure box. Chiaki, you know about this? It's really cute. I don't know about that. Oh, she was just reacting. Maybe she slipped up a little bit just now. This looks like Monomi's stolen treasure box. If this is here, that means... the thief Monomi was talking about was Nagito. But why would Nagito steal this? In order to find out, it might be good to see what's inside. Is it gonna be okay? It looks a little dangerous. Yeah, dangerously pink. It might be, but this could be some kind of a clue, you know? If this wasn't important, Nagito wouldn't have stolen it from Monomi in the first place. But it needs a key, right? I turned back toward the treasure box and cautiously opened the lid. Inside, there was a notebook. This is it? Why is a notebook inside this treasure box like it's something important? I took the notebook out of the treasure box and began leafing through it. It contained sloppy drawings, as if they were drawn by children, and entries that looked like chicken scratch. Byakuya became the something everyone's tired of things happen. I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Aww, she's so cute.
Day 1! I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2. Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? A diary? Ah. Looks like it. Did Monomi write these? Probably. These pictures and entries totally suit her. I kept flipping through the pages. Day 3, 4, 5. Page after page of poorly written entries continued on in the notebook. I don't really understand, but it looks like there aren't any clues here. And right when I was about to give up, my hand suddenly stopped on an entry titled Day 16.
Day 16! We've been in the funhouse for 3 days! Everyone's hungry and on edge! Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today, He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
Huh? Hajime, did something happen? Oh, it's nothing.
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Wait, what was wrong with that just now? Let's try to take a look at that again. Hajime tried to go in the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him. Are you referring to the fact that Chiaki wasn't mentioned in the entry at all?
Hey, stop! Don't look at my notebook!
Whoa! From out of nowhere, Monomi suddenly appeared and took the notebook out of my hand.
I did ask you to look for my treasure box, but I never said you were allowed to peek inside. Jeez, that was close. If I had come any later, he would have seen the inside of the notebook.
Unfortunately, you were a little too late.
But if this notebook is here, then Nagito was the thief? Betrayal! I was betrayed by my beloved student!
Hey, that notebook, it's pretty much your diary, right?
Diary? It seems that way. Hey, that's right! This is my important diary, where all my maiden secrets are written. Hey, you're a liar! You always show up out of nowhere,
Just like you.
Monami, it's not good to lie, you know.
Lie?
There's no way you wrote in that notebook. After all, Monomi can't even write.
Huh?
What do you say? Jeez, I can write letters easily.
Wait. What's wrong with that entry? Hey, by the time Hajime tried to go into the final dead room, was Monomi already stuck in the final dead room? No, because she went inside after hearing the body announcement, right? Okay, never mind.
I can finally write the letter B. No, you can't, because you have no fingers on your hands. See? Bullseye. I know, because I'm the same way, too.
You kind of look like you have a thumb.
Huh? Are you mad? Are you angry that I exposed a weakling like you? So that's what this is about. You're seriously trying to crush me. Huh? What are you saying? There's no way a big brother would ever crush his little sister. It looks like the time to settle things between us is getting closer every second.
Oh my god! I want this, I need this. Monomi versus Monokuma showdown. Hey, I don't know why you're getting so serious, but is what Monokuma said true? He said you didn't write in the notebook. Is that true? If so, who wrote in it?
Well, you know, it's a... How should I put it? Excuse me?
Hold on! Damn it, she totally ran away again. The same pattern as usual. Looks like it's a waste of time to try to get answers from her. But still, I really wanted to ask her about that notebook. Well, actually, it might be better that I didn't ask her. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I think I know why that entry was highlighted now. Okay, we can't see it anyway. If Monomi did not write in that notebook, I think it's kind of safe to say that the traitor did, because besides the traitor, I don't think anyone would work with Monomi, which means it's someone inside the funhouse. And who was the only person who knew that we wanted to go to the final dead room and even talked us out of it? Oh my god, why? Why is life so cruel? Fuck! No! This can't... They even try to throw me off! The basic layout is just like my cottage. There's nothing about this window that really catches my eye. Alright, mateys. Oh, okay, well I think that's it here. Oh no. And we're looking at this with her too. Our time for investigating is winding down. But why? How would she have gotten an e-handbook that isn't hers? Because I'm assuming that's what happened, right? That's why she was able to pass that thing. Oh, maybe Nagito's, I don't know. The bookshelf might take some time to investigate, so we should try examining some other areas first. There are a lot of books and other mystery items stuffed on this shelf. The genres and types of items are also random. I can't make any sense out of them whatsoever. They say a shelf is a mirror that reflects a person's heart. I'm pretty sure you're mixing up some items here. Do they now? I definitely don't know much about Nagito just by looking at this. So what should we do? It'll be really difficult to look through all these piles. That doesn't mean we should ignore it though. I'll leave it to you then, Hajime. Wait, what? It's better if a boy goes through another boy's things. You know, there might be private stuff here. Well, that might be true, but... So, I'll leave the shelf to you. No way! I think I just got persuaded to do this without realizing it. There's something that she wants us to see that she has already seen. No way, why would she not want to see it? One by one, I started removing the various books and items and examining each one. But even as I examined them carefully, there were still a bunch of random books and items. There's no way there are any clues here. Huh? Well, that file wasn't the only one I received from Monokuma. This is another one. That seal. Indeed, it's the school badge of Hope's Peak Academy. Does that have information on our stolen memories? Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's information. Nagito said this only contained information about me, but is that really true? If I look at this, it should be obvious, right? And he said I was from the reserve department and had no talent whatsoever. That might be another one of his lies too. I opened the file I held in my hand to confirm that. Instantly, I realized something was strange. If this really has only my information, then why is this file so thick? As soon as I opened it, it was clear to me. Just as I thought, Nagito had lied to me. Aside from my information, there was information about the others, Kazuichi, Fuyuhiko, Akane, and Sonia. And everyone who died had pages of information about them too. What about Chiaki? The file contained information on all 16 of us. Okay, fine. Only my information my ass. Can't believe he'd make up such a strange lie. So that means the rest of it might be a lie too. I turned to the page containing my information and began reading through the content. The profile contained basic information, such as my date of birth, my height and weight, and so forth. But there was one thing that specifically caught my eye. The words, reserve course student. There was no denying it. It confirmed that I truly was a reserve course student from the reserve department. Why is this the only thing that isn't a lie? The only thing that he wished was a lie isn't a lie. Why am I the only one here who's from the reserve department? You know, Hajime might have a role as to why we're here to begin with. Remember, January 1st, Hajime. Why? Why am I here with all the other ultimates? Hajime, did something happen? Oh, well, I just found a strange file.
Huh?
Isn't that the special prize Nagito received when he cleared the final dead room? As I recall, your student profile should be in there. It's not just my profile. The profiles of everyone on this island are in here too. Nagito was lying.
Huh?
When you say everyone, do you mean everyone? Yeah, it's just basic information, but there should be profiles for all 16 of us. Can I take a look at that file? Is she wondering if she's in it? Chiaki leaned against me and peered into the file. Oh?
でも残念ながら詳しいことは何も書かれてないみたいだね。
詳しいこと？
私たちが記憶を失ってるっていう希望が峰学園で生活してた頃の情報だよ。それがないってことはこれって私たちが入学する前に書かれたプロフィールなのかもしれないね。
じゃあそこから新しい手がかりを手に入れるのは無理なんだな。
そうみたいだね。
Oh, hold on. What happened? I just noticed it right now, but...
そのファイルってあいつの名前がないよな。
Oh?
確かに16人分のプロフィールがあるのに、でもあいつの名前だけはないよな。
Nagito?
誰のこと？
戸上だ。戸上白夜だよ。
What?
よく見てみろよ。あいつの名前だけどこにも見当たらないぞ。
Well, there's 16 names, right? So there's a spare name here?
So what if a name isn't written in that file? Perhaps, based on that, you think he might be the traitor?
No, it's not just because his name isn't written in here. That's not the only reason I think he's suspicious. He participated in the killing school life at Hope's Peak Academy, right? For someone like him to be in a similar situation on this island, no matter what, it's definitely suspicious.
Well, it pains me to say this, but what you're saying about the missing name and about the killing school life is totally wrong. There's a completely different reason.
A different reason?
How should I put this? You guys have been getting all worked up about that Byakuya for no reason. Which means the great mystery that you think surrounds that Byakuya doesn't exist. You're basing it off one person's cheap speculation.
What do you mean?
You don't have to ask me that. You know the answer just by looking through those profiles, right?
Huh? My eyes turned back to the file. One by one, I started flipping through the pages and confirming the names. And suddenly, I came across a page that was filled with question marks. Ultimate imposter. Ah, okay. Someone impostoring? Someone trying to be Byakuya? Every section was filled with question marks. It could barely be considered a student profile. On that page, I was only able to confirm one thing. Ultimate imposter?
That's that Byakuya's true identity.
True identity?
He was a fake that was pretending to be the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami.
A fake?
The fact that his profile is filled with question marks isn't a mistake or an oversight. Surprisingly enough, that's the correct information regarding him. The ultimate imposter has no name, no permanent address, and even his age and gender is unknown. Basically, he doesn't exist. Because he doesn't exist, he's able to exist as anybody. That's his talent! Boo! Though I'm not jealous of that at all.
That person wasn't really Byakuya Togami? I'm not sure if that really makes a difference for Hajime and gang though, cause I mean, the person we spent time with, it doesn't really matter what their name is, right? It's still the person we spent time with, but I mean for the player, it should be a relief because we know it's not DR1 Byakuya.
もしかして
Is that why he was so much fatter compared to when he was involved in the killing school life?
Boo! His physique doesn't affect his ability to fool others at all. Real imposters are skilled like that.
Well, it would be completely imperceivable actually if he was thin. Then he was lying to us the whole time?
でもね
But he couldn't help it. What? Why couldn't he help it? 'Cause that was his talent. Huh? Well, having the talent means you're also bound to that talent. The moment you obtain talent, your way of life has already been chosen for you. You can't do anything else except rely on that talent, regardless of whether you want that life or not. Oh, that's kind of a strangely similar view to Nagito, who thinks that you're pretty much... Yeah, it's like basically both Chiaki and Nagito, in a sense. They both think that people are born the way they are and they can't change.
In that sense, compared to the other ultimates, your life might be a bit more liberating.
What the hell?
Him, anyway. I'm not happy that you guys fell for a scam that I had nothing to do with. So I'll tell you straight up, this revelation about Byakuya is exactly the truth.
Then, what was he trying to say to me at the time? I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Is that him being in character, or is it really him? Distrusting others, and being distrusted in return. For a long time, my life has been a living hell.
Based on the context, if I had to guess, maybe he was just complaining that he was cursed to wander the earth as nothing more than a fraud. But if you guys had your school memories, you never would have been betrayed in the first place. I mean, it'd be different if you were meeting him for the first time. But since you guys went to Hope's Peak Academy, you should have known about the ultimate imposter already.
So, in the end, it all leads back to memory loss.
Jeez, the Future Foundation sure is awful. There's no way you should ignore Monomi or the Traitor.
Who is it? Who's the traitor? Just from looking at these 16 profiles, I still wouldn't know who's from the Future Foundation. Is there really someone like that?
Well, obviously you wouldn't know. I made that file so you guys couldn't find out.
So it's just as I thought. You're the one who did it. You're the one who added my profile into the 15.
The fact that there are 16 profiles in there is what's wrong. I mean, the Traitor is a spy sent by the Future Foundation, not a student from Hope's Peak Academy.
You made a fake profile for the Traitor and included it in here?
It wouldn't be fun if you figured out who the Traitor was so easily, right?
Then we can't use this file to figure out who the Traitor is. That was true for Nagito too, right?
Well, probably.
But Nagito saw the diary. He probably figured out that Chiaki is the one who wrote that diary.
It's dripping with despair, isn't it? You wasted your precious time on something that isn't a clue. Was that a wise decision? Time's up, you know.
Time's up? Wait.
Excuse me for a moment.
Ha! So my headcanon is right. He runs back to his, command center to make the announcement. That was fast. That chime just now? Life itself? Yeah, how long we get to live and just, experiencing life in general. Something, time enjoyed is not time wasted, something. Last. The last class trial? She said that, right? He said last class trial. Yeah, I heard it too. He really did say it was the last class trial. What do you think? Should we believe him? Monokuma seemed anxious about the Monokuma timer earlier, right? 2 more days? And he said something about killing school trip ending, right? Based on the time limit, this might definitely be the last one. This might definitely. But I can't imagine it's the real end. Huh? I think Monokuma's real plan might be just beyond that. His real plan? Is Monokuma still planning to make us do something? What could it be? Maybe after putting us through all this, he's planning to kill the remaining survivors all at once? But still, it's also not a good idea to think about it too much, I think. I think we should focus on the class trial that's waiting for us first. You're right. A class trial for Nagito's murder. We're pretty screwed. I haven't collected my thoughts because we were so focused on this file. I still can't see who killed Nagito. Well, you shouldn't have to worry so much. Huh? I mean, we're not fighting this alone, you know? You're right. You're absolutely right. We're not alone. Even if it's a mystery that can't be solved alone, as long as everyone cooperates and works together. Yeah, if we do that, things will turn out fine. Okay, well, I guess we can stand in front of Monokuma Rock, but not go in. Oh man, I don't think... That was it! The crime scene, that was all the hint they gave us about how this murder technically worked. I don't really know. Beyond what I said, I really don't have a clue. Okay, Monokuma file number 5. Victim is Nagito Komaeda. The body was discovered inside the warehouse near the Monokuma Plushie Factory. The estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. Not only is there a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds on each of his thighs. Furthermore, there is a laceration on his left arm and a knife impaled through his right hand. Torture wounds. Both of Nagito's legs were tied with rope, and each rope was tied to nearby pillars, which prevented him from moving. His thighs were also covered with a lot of stab wounds. So he must have been like hanging, was he suspended in the air basically then? Burned rope. The rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off. However, Nagito's right sleeve still looked clean. A survival knife that was stabbed into Nagito's right hand. The knife is from the military base. It's safe to assume that the wounds on Nagito's legs and left arm were caused by this knife. If he was suspended in the air though, like that knife must have been added on afterwards, right? Unless if... Well, I don't know if it's stuck in the ground or not. Blood on left hand. Blood was splattered on the palm of Nagito's left hand. For some reason, the splatter cuts off in the middle of his palm. Also, the back of his left hand has an unnatural blood stain that's only above the middle joints of his fingers. Yeah, again, relating to the position of Nagito, I don't know. Duct tape. Oh god, that face. Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape. However, the blood that was splattered onto his face wasn't under the duct tape. The tape itself had a lot of crinkles, as if Nagito was desperately moving his mouth underneath it. Poison? Was he poisoned? Hang on. It never mentioned a cause of death in the Monokuma file. So, I think that means we can safely say it's not the spear or the knife. Poison! Spear of Gungnir. The spear impaled through Nagito's stomach. A cord with an iron weight at the end of it extends from the back of the handle. For some reason, only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. Wait, for some reason, only the section where the cord and weight touch is bloody. Okay. It's kind of a strange... Monokuma plushie. A life-size Monokuma plushie that was found on the floor near the fire's origin point. It has a huge bloody hole in its stomach, as if it was stabbed. Faint red line was on the ceiling girder inside the goods warehouse. Monokuma panels. A lot of tipped over Monokuma panels around the warehouse. In one area, the panels seem to be laying on top of each other in a straight, orderly line. Found at the fire's origin point. It looks like this is what caused the fire, the oil lighter. Okay, well, I mean, thinking about who would have time to set this up? I don't know. Who was searching Fifth Island? Fuyuhiko? It's hard for me to see him as a killer, though. Like, I feel like there's so many things that I have questions about because, okay, number one, who would have the know-how to set up this kind of thing? Number two, who would have the time? And, like, number three, why doesn't it seem like any of those people are the traitor? MP3 player that comes with speakers. The music that was blaring throughout the warehouse when Hajime and the others arrived was coming from this. Has anyone been listening to music this whole game? This might be someone's iPod. Or, you know, MP3 player. I can't remember if anyone ever listened to music, though. Sonia's account. Sonia secretly used one of the bombs from the military base at the ancient ruins and found out the bombs were fake. At the time, Monomi was apparently peeking at the whole thing. I don't know why Monomi peeking is relevant at all. Well, it must be because they've mentioned it several times now. Monokuma's account. Monokuma knew all along the bombs were fake. However, he apparently never revealed that fact to anyone. So he didn't tell Nagito that. Okay. Monomi's notebook. The diary that Monomi updated every day, or did she? According to Monokuma, Monomi can't write. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced because of this that Chiaki is the one who wrote the diary. To correspond with Monomi, I guess, when she's not looking. Because she can't control the cameras anymore, right? And the monitors. So... okay, I don't know what Chiaki did that made it so the thingy didn't call her out, the machine. But I feel like 85% convinced that the traitor is Chiaki. Because of the diary. And that makes me so sad. I hope I'm wrong. Gas mask and gloves. These were hidden in Nagito's cottage under his bed. Okay, yeah, I have no idea. Why would it be under his bed? And like not with him at the warehouse? If it was with him... oh, wait. Hey, if he was wearing this, it would allow him to administer the poison without getting poisoned himself, right? But he wasn't using it. It was just under his bed. Piece of blue paper. Under Nagito's bed? Round, thin piece of aluminum paper. What? Did we see any jars? I don't know. Fire grenade? I don't know. Monokuma special poison. Poison found inside the refrigerator at Nagito's cottage. Warning label states. This enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. Sprinkler. In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air, breaks down in minutes, and is susceptible to hydrolysis. Heavier than air. So it would sink to the bottom of the room? Breaks down in minutes, susceptible to hydrolysis. It is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. This has got to be the killing weapon, right? The murder weapon. The spear and the knife are diversions, but I don't know why they would need more than one. Oh wait, this is the thing the blue paper is from. I'm not sure how that ties in with anything though, just means it's open. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious that we're probably gonna reveal the traitor during the trial, because otherwise, why would this be a bullet? Yeah. Due to the fact that Monokuma forged the traitor's profile, looking at this won't help identify who the traitor is. Oh, that's it! Wow, I know nothing. Yeah, all I got is probably that... really, I don't have anything. Let's see, what do I have? Akane. The moment Akane opened the door, probably Nagito died then. And it's probably some poison. And then the traitor is probably Chiaki. That's all I got. Though some things I do wonder about is who would be able to set up that kind of contraption, and not just that one too, but the bomb that supposedly Nagito set up. How would he have the know-how to do that? He's not the ultimate mechanic or anything. It's kind of weird. some 16, 17-year-old kid knows how to set up a bomb and like, I don't... This seems kinda... And who has the time to set all this up? I don't know. Fuyuhiko was the one who searched the 5th island, but for something so elaborate, maybe it's probably something set up way before. But, yeah. Yeah, guess we'll find out when we go into the trial. I can already tell it's gonna be crazy, because this whole thing is just nuts. Yeah, I'll see you then. Bye.